globe, no matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night, as per usual. Everybody's going to benefit.
Fury
it's time
versus
now for
Ali. I am Fury. And
Muhammad
Zach attacking
the Gypsy
Ali.
King. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Nice counter punch. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Left counter scores. Good counter punching. He missed with that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. He misses with that jab. Solid punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not. Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. He wants to finish the show right now. Can he find that one big shot? He's somehow weathered the storm. He misses with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow.
Bell rings and we start the
Oh,
third.
they still love you,
See
baby.
how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. What a punch. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
Many of the people in the division hit like them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them fighting. And there's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. That one will count. Not a lot of defense here at all. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Nice exchange here from both men. Good left hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Still swinging with nothing left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Fighter sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford. Let's start the sixth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. That left scores. Back and forth they go. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy if he's got... And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Left punch. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? No, we don't see a knockdown. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Left punch. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Nice exchange here from both men. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Fantastic punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round 9. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Got out of the way of that right hook. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Neither man really defending themselves. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. No power in those punches. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
We've made it to round 10. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
messing you up this way.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. It's obvious this fighter is Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. A lot of heart being shown here, but he needs more than that to survive the round. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight.
Jackie loses again. Put in. Ali Boumaier.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. RJJ is 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be going up against Sugar Ray Leonard. He has a reach of 70.5 inches, weighed in at an even. It's Roy Sugar Ray Leonard. So they stare into each.
Leonard versus
And he
Jones.
said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go.
Zack attack.
Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves.
Attack defense.
Good one. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Pretty close fight here in this round. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Pop.
Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice exchange here from both men. Neither man really defending themselves. So much firepower here. Fantastic punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe. There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Good left hand. Wow, what a punch! You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. That punch lands. He missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Neither man really defending themselves. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. He got out of the way of that right hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. And he fails to score with that left hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the scores.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump.
Round 7, here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Missing with the left hook. It has been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. One punch could change everything in this battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Look out!
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Good punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. We approach the last 10 seconds of the round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Great round.
And there's the bell to start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchange here from both men. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. And he just misses with that jab. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bud.
It's round 10. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Yeah, I'm getting through.
Both men step back for just a moment.
That's it.
That one will count. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Failing to score with that right hook. It's bombs away. this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. This is a high-octane battle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That left shot lands. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He parries that right jab away. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. Hey, those punches add up. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Did not see that one coming. Johnny, we've got a draw here.
You know what?
What?
That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually,
Draw?
these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A
Bullshit.
draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.
What? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a draw. Draw action. What? Yes. At least it gave you some runs.